welcome back to Real Talk with real realtors about real things, real stuff, and real estate. That's what we got today. So today we have guest star Alora Flucard of Laffin's real estate team, and she's going to tell us a little bit about, we've just been kind of asking about family life, like your home life. How'd you get into real estate? How do you like it? Things like that. So do you want to tell us about the day you were born? No, I'm just kidding.
Like, wow, way back.
Tell us about how you came to Chico.
Well, I came to Chico because my dad's family, longtime locals, my grandparents were actually raised here on both sides of my family. My grandfathers both had businesses here in Chico. So there was always a tie back in my childhood. We moved to Napa for a while, went to elementary school, junior high, and high school in Napa Valley, and then came here just right at the end of my senior year and stayed. And I've been back in Chico ever since. So I've been in Chico or the Butte County area now more than anywhere else in my life. So this is home.
Nice.
And I'm raising my children here, so that it just feels great to have some of those childhood visits that were memories that like it's my everyday life, and I recreate those with my kids. So yeah.
Aw. So you were in the industry before you were selling the product. So,
Yes.
well, I guess you were selling parts of the product. So tell us
Right.
about your previous real estate experience.
So my previous real estate experience is quite different because it was all pre-construction versus post-construction. And it really started just with sales of home products, which evolved into designing, which then evolved into being lucky enough to connect with a great local builder. And in that point, I got to spend quite a bit of time in construction and project management, allowing me to really help develop homes here in Chico. Some great neighborhoods I was part of a whole bunch of great neighborhoods popping up. And it was really exciting to be able to take something from just a bare dirt lot to turning over keys to our homeowners that were making the purchases. Thankfully, my position with that company allowed me to have really great relationships with the buyers because I would walk them through their customizations and really helping them personalize their homes, which made me just fall in love with the process of helping people find a home. I was fortunate enough to help a lot of people after the fire kind of personalize their spaces that they were moving into, and that just pulled a lot of heartstrings. So here I am. Now I get to do it every day instead of tidbits of, construction management and tracking down contractors to do those repairs or, any of the other things, confirming schedules and stuff. This is just way more, I don't know. It's a lot more connecting with the end user. So
Yeah, that's true. And how long did you do that for?
So I've had a total of the sales, since 2008, but went to the project management design side pretty heavily in 2016 is when I made that big switch. So about half and half of full on sales, and then the other half with more actual construction management and design.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Tell us about your husband and children and that whole fun side of your life.
Yeah, it's definitely the fun side and the stable side, meaning my husband, Guy, he is absolutely my second half. He is a local contractor. So, he works for a great company here, getting ready to actually take over his company. So we're very excited.
That is exciting.
Yeah, so he's in fire suppression, plumbing, and then they've got their general. So he's a big push as well because we get to kind of dream together. I always joke and say that we're going to be the flipping Flucards on HGTV with our little fabulous Flucard farm.
All the alliterations.
And he totally entertains my big dreams and is right there with me to chase them. We have 2 children. We have a 19-year-old who is also seeming to step into the industry. He's going to school to be an engineer, so we're
cool.
super, super proud of
What
him.
kind?
He's looking at civil engineer. Right now, he's working with a local architect as an intern, and is already putting his mark on Chico and being able to leave some of his own personal touches behind. And then our 14-year-old's over at good old Chico High, and, you know, just stepping into the high school experience. So we'll see what it holds for him and kind of what gears him, grabs his interest as he goes through, his high school years. Chico High really had a lot to do with our oldest selecting engineering. So I'm hoping that they keep up their great education and they lead our youngest somewhere like that too. So
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then you don't have a farm yet, but you have like a small farm. We have one started.
We have one started, yeah. So as far as like a traditional farm animal, we are a 4-H family. So we have seasonal pigs. This last year, we actually did about 600 pounds of produce from our farm. So fresh ham and pork. But we also have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I'm begging for a puppy, so we'll see.
3 dogs?
Well, yeah. I mean, one dog is 7 pounds, so he doesn't really count. He doesn't
You have to do
count.
much
Like,
with
he's
him.
smaller than the cats, and like even our 12-week-old kitten that Kelsey actually got for us beats up the 7-pound dog because he's 7 pounds, and our big girl really needs. We have a King Corso Mastiff, and so she needs someone to tug with, And the 7-pounder, she just kind of like flings them around a little bit.
That's fair.
So it's fair, yeah.
Well, I know someone who has 2 more Goldens available.
Okay, you hear this guy? I hope this comes out. We'll
always-
see. We'll
I'm
see if come
always trying
Christmas
to-
time if I've got it. I think I'm not getting a puppy this year, but a girl
they'll
can
be
wish.
available.
Yeah, they'll be available. But we're hoping. We talk about adding a miniature cow or maybe some goats to the property.
That would be fun.
Because an acre can be a lot to. We don't have a lot of
Manicure.
hardscapes, so manicuring. Yeah, like I would love to have a little furry friend that gets to stay all the time and isn't a 4-H friend. I'm sure my
Yeah.
nieces and nephews would like that too.
Cool.
But, yeah.
Okay. So you had a really great first year in real estate. It hasn't even been a full year yet, but you've killed it. Tell me about your experience so far in buying and selling, or like the team, or anything you feel led to talk about.
Man, it has been.
Whirlwind.
Yeah, it really has been a whirlwind.
Changed market in your first year.
Yes.
Market shift.
Yes. But I would rather be, learning or just kind of embarking on this journey in a little bit more of a challenging time, because when things aren't as challenging, well, I mean, it'll feel like it's a breeze, right?
Yep.
But I have just really enjoyed this. Every day, I am just so thankful that this is the experience, because it has been so that reward at the end of the day in connecting these families with their forever homes or their next home and starting that chapter has just been so rewarding. I've met so many great people along the way, the team included, and it's just it's a business that everybody is so cohesive, and it really is amazing that we can have, over 600 agents in Chico, but that everybody still works cohesively as a team, even when we are on opposite teams or with different brokerages. So it's just really nice.
Common goal.
Common goal, yeah. And the common goal is to really take care of your client and make it stressless. It doesn't have to be a scary process if you've got the right person walking you through it. And I'm kind of patient, and I think that fits me well, right?
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on our show.
yeah, thanks.
And I'll see you at the office.
Absolutely.